Just know that I was editing this thing and accidentally hit the go live button. I wasn't even ready yet. But that's what happens when you do live. All right, man, before I even get started, man, wristwatch check. I have on a Spinnaker right now. And yes, we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to get right into it, man. I'm not going to make you guys wait for the unboxing. But we're definitely going to get into it. Then I'm going to talk about the company itself, what I know about it, which is very small right now. But yeah, let's do this thing. And then if you stay to the end, if you want to like stay to the end, I have some other news. I have a couple other watches I want to bring to your attention. But let's get into this unboxing. Yeah. So of course I got the box right here. And let me give a special thanks to my man Joe. He's been a supporter of the channel. I got this blade through him. And let's see, what was he? Okay, I can't remember. I don't know if it's Donkey Dash, but I know it was one of those on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp, right? So this is the blade I'm going to be using. Yes, I know it's probably overkill. I could have just used it like a little foldable, but I was thinking about Joe this morning, so I said, I'm gonna bring this knife with me. This was gifted to me by my man Joe. Appreciate you, bro. Let's check. Look at that. The hilt of this thing, man. That thing is crazy, right? Yeah, it's a nice little dagger. Yo, Trap, you always unboxing. Jay Jones, you always buying something. How about that? I know you are. All right, so today's watch comes from the Berndardt Watch Company. And what I know about this company is I got an invite to DC District Times. And I drove out there about a month. How long ago? About a month and a half ago, right? And I looked ahead to see what all companies gonna be there. So there was some of like the usual suspects and stuff like that. And I highlighted how many? 5 companies that I wanted to learn about, like that I didn't know about. And Burnhart was on my list, my top 5, because as I looked through their website, I was like, okay, I like the designs, man. It's pretty cool. I looked at some of the history. I was like, oh, okay, pretty cool. All right, so this is the box. And post office, let me tell you all this, because I'm not sure if the post office actually, and I know stuff happens, but y'all beat my box up. And this box was destroyed. So glad my man Michael packed it pretty well. So I got a travel case. Got the travel case. All right, so little sleeve over. And this is what it came in. This is really nice though. So far so good, right? And like the title says, is it worth it? And I'll explain more about this as the video goes on. What's up, Hannibal? Talk about me buying Damascus steel blade. Yes. Oh, this thing opened up pretty good, boy. So y'all see the zip around. All right. Oh. Hey, there's a strap in that thing. Hey, look at that. There's a strap in there. I like that, man. Pick that up. You see the finishing, or did you see that? Like you saw that little glimmer? Yeah, man. Oh, quick release on that thing too. Oh, they clowning. Oh, they definitely clowning. All right. Berndardt Watch Company. You guys seeing this? Oh, it's signed. Oh, number limited. Oh, there's 300 of these watches made. Date of purchase 5/25. Oh, silly me. All right, today's episode is actually, look. So you'll see the paid promotions in there because this watch is. Well, go on the website. Go down and you'll see what the price of the watch is. I didn't pay the price. I was given a special code, and I want to give a special thanks to Michael, man. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about. Mike. I'm gonna get to Mike in a second. Let's get to the watch. So that is that, and gosh, man, look at that, man. Hold. Let's get this thing out of there, bro. Let's get this thing out of there. Ooh, and then we'll go through the details and all this other stuff. So this is the watch right here. This is the retro. Ooh, I see. Look at that. See the AR coating just. Another unboxing. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. That's it. That's it. So you have your mesh bracelets, and then you have very unique. Now I'll tell you this: the first company that I've seen do this was Deep Blue. Deep Blue offers a bracelet similar to this, but Deep Blue is not. I don't think Deep Blue is as old as these guys. I don't think. I have to research, but I learned about Deep Blue maybe 5 years ago, something like that. For maybe 4 years. Let's say 4 years. But Burnhart has been in business since 2005. Now, the reason why I chose this piece, one, was the color. I love that burgundy and that gray contrast. Two, the complication, man. I don't have anything with their world timer thing on there. So look at the minute track real quick. So you got the 12, 9, and 6 highlighted, right? My eyes are bad. Y'all see I wear glasses, bifocal. But this thing was legible without my glasses on. You have a 24-hour track on there, man. So you can actually, once you set this thing, you can set it to a different time zone, right? Yeah, man, dude, that's crazy. Georgia, London. I can't pronounce that one. Chicago, New York, LA. Yep. Did you say Albuquerque? I don't know. There's some countries I can't even pronounce on there, but they on there. Look at that thing. That thing is beautiful, man. And it's retro, man. Oh, my goodness, man. That crown, man, if y'all don't know nothing about me, I love, like, oversized crowns, man. That crown is huge, man. Oh, and they got the B in it, too. They got B both. Oh, yeah. Yo, B, what's happening? All right. I'm going to get into the chat in a minute, man. But, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that right there. Oh, man, hold up. Yeah, then it has the world on the back, man. Now, this high beat movement is the Miota movement. And here's the crazy thing. So now let's get into the historical portion of this watch. This company has been doing this thing since 2005, right? Now, I'm gonna read some things off to you guys. When I was researching, I just became more and more amazed with this company. And when I went to DC, of course, you walk in. Trying to think, who was first? Mark from Long Island. It was somebody else over there. Then South Baltimore, Swiss Watch Company, and Christopher Ward is over to your left, right? You had to turn to your right, go across South Baltimore, and then walk down about 4 or 5 tables, and then you get to Bernhardt. That was what I was looking for. I said, okay, South Baltimore was one of the companies I was looking for, and this one. So when I found it, I looked down and I said, okay, I got to check this out. And when I saw this one, I said, yeah, that's it. I put it on my wrist, and I was like, oh, man, bro. Like, and I started visualizing, like, will I see my, yeah. I think this is a great, like, not just traveler, man, but like driving, man, just cruising. That's what I was picturing myself with this watch, man. And I actually have, like, several pairs of shoes that can go with this. That's what I had in mind. Like, man, I had already picked it out, and it was like, boom. Now, at the beginning of the year, what some people don't know, some people do, is I made a list of watches, and I left like 3 or 4 slots open. Watches that I wanted to have in my collection this year. It was actually only 3 watches. I got one, right? I got one of the 3. And then I left the other slots open, right? And as I went through and then I saw District Times, I put this in. I said, oh, I got to get this one sold. Of the watches I wanted this year, I got it. This one right here. Yep, I got it. So let's look into the chat real quick. Vic said, "I wish I had a new watch." You will get out of here, Hio Silver. Loving that mesh bracelet. Another unboxing. Oh man. Oh, somebody got booted. You must have said something stupid. Yeah, that is wild. All right, so what do I know about this company? I did a little deep dive on it. Like if you go to the website, which I highly recommend you go to the website. Those that know that come by here frequently know that I'm a veteran. And they Fred, right? Fred Amos was the founder of this company. Here's the crazy part that I read. They started this company. The wife, it was actually the wife. Her name's Jamie. It was her idea. They said, "Hey, I think you should do this." So they started the watch company. So when I was looking at the background, they were into furniture. So it's out of North Carolina. I personally didn't know that North Carolina was like a headquarters for furniture building and stuff like that. I didn't know that. But of course, that's funny what watches they'll take you down. Now, so 2005, they started making watches. They have a number of watches, and y'all know that's the birth of YouTube as well, right? So this company was making watches with people in mind. And this the crazy part, right? He passed away from COVID back, I think, in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Either 21 or 22. And I'm reading through what his wife, if you go to their website, the wife was writing like about the history, right? And what hit me was the fact that she had to write this. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine losing my spouse, you know what I'm saying, to like COVID, to anything. Like, I couldn't imagine it. But this is something that she wrote, right? This is a quote. Hold on, let me get to it. The slogan, the part of their slogan says, "The customer is right, their expectations should be high, and they will make a friend in the process." And I said, yo, that's crazy, because that's one of the features that I enjoy about, like with micro brands. You get to talk and see their ideas and possibly get into it, right? I don't know, man. It was the watch, of course. It was the design of the watch. I actually love having these features on there. And here's the crazy part. You have a complication on here that gives you the ability to have something different. You may not even travel like that, but just think about what we request and what we want in watches, man. And I know in other companies that this watch will be more expensive. So you got a Miyota 9015 in this thing. It has world timing features on this thing. And I looked at a number of videos. Man, these videos go back like 7-8 years. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of views over this watch, over a number of collectors, and yet I didn't know nothing about this company at all, man. You talk about being under the radar? I didn't know about it. Now I do, and I'm looking at this thing. There's no polish on this thing, man. It's all brushed. This thing is all brushed. So definitely a tool piece. It's legible, man. I just look, man, that maroon, man, that thing is getting me. And then the gray, man, that's crazy. They put this, oh man, quick release stuff, man. Come on, bro. I'm putting the straps in there. Thank you for putting that strap in there, because just look at that, bro. That's going, ooh, look at how it go with the center ring. Oh, quit playing with me right now. God, dog. This is called, and they have it on the dial. If you look at it, it's called the Retro World. Retro World, right there. That's, man, I like it. I like the hands on this thing. Hold on, man. Let's see. It's screw down crown too. Okay. Smooth. Yeah. I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. Okay, hold on. It was in PM. Let's go back around one more time. Alright, boom. And then I am going, ooh, Tokyo. What time is it? Tripping. Yo. Man, I'm excited, y'all. This watch is dope. Yeah, and I know it's lunchtime, brunch, or whatever the case is. I'm gonna get to some other news, so just give me a moment. I'm gonna get into the chat, then I'm gonna get to some news. And if you can't stay, just catch on replay. I'm gonna give some news on the tail end of this live. So we're 15 minutes in. I gotta give it a good wine. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me screw that down. Now let's see. Is that screw down? Okay. Yep. So to manipulate the bezel, that is a screw down crown. All right, so let's set this thing. All right, it got Los Angeles, Los Angeles. All right, man, let me get it to my time zone real fast on that 24-hour scale. Yeah, buddy. I can dig it, man. Boom. Boom. Actually, what time is it in Chicago right now? Chicago is an hour behind us, so it's 10:45. Actually. Booyah. Let's get that down. Alright, you talking about another game, Vic. Here goes a little kid on Christmas. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, listen. And again, so let me tell you how this came to be. In DC, I check out the watch. And I'm like, I like it. At the same time, they have, it's called, I think this was called the Binnacle at one point. The Binnacle timer. And that's going back years. And part of my research as I'm looking, some of your well-known YouTubers have looked at this watch and reviewed it 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, right? And I'm like, oh, that's crazy, man. They had the watch, and now I get it, and I feel like this thing has transcended time, man, because it's still relevant. The company is still doing this thing. I had to peel that plastic off. And look, man, just look at that, man. Oh my gosh, man. Look at that distortion. And I'm doing this because I saw a YouTuber do this 5 years ago. A video from 5 years. I was just looking at it, man. That's so crazy, man. This is sick, man. This is sick. But anyway, I lost my train of thought because I'm like lost in the dial, man. This thing is nuts, bro. I love it, like it's just so legible. And I'm gonna test the loom. I'm gonna upload that later. I'll test the loom out. But hold on, let me get to the chat real quick. Gonna need you to call Denny's Corporation to get that sponsorship. You right? Hey, this is why I stopped collecting. What are you talking about, bro? Luciano's in the building. What's going on? Dark Vader, Pro Diver, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. Nice piece in your trap. Thanks, Oscar. Wow. Thanks, Vic. Vic is a sniper. Get out of here with that. Use atomic time to set your watches. I do. That's what this one is set on. So, and I'm going to get into this after I talk. Let me get more. Let me just clear the air about. So the original conversation I had, I met Michael and I walked up to him. And if you guys want to go back to like looking at my video when I was at DC Time, I walked up to Michael and said, "Hey, how you doing? Don't know about the brand. Explain it." He explained the brand to me, and I said, "Okay, I could dig that." But then when he explained that, you know, he was a collector turned photographer, right, for them. He was a friend of Fred. And then there's a term they call, these people are calling themselves Fred heads. And based on all of and I went through a number of comments. I'm talking about, yeah, it was crazy. I would say maybe 40 ish 45 comments. The people that just referring back to Fred, they love this guy. Like these people like love this guy, and they said like here's some of the things they wrote. This on their website too, man. Like they have a connection to the military, right? The watch is a flat out winner. This is coming like, and I just wrote like a couple of quotes from people that have talked about it. It's a pinnacle of customer service, amazing value. I love everything about it. You know what that says about a watch company that they believe in, that people will go back to and buy? And that's the question. You know, I kind of ask myself when I'm making a decision on when I want to buy a watch, is it gonna fit my lifestyle? Is it gonna fit in my budget? How does it wear? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does it wear? And it's hard to see something online and then you order it and you're like, I hope this thing wears well, because you got watches that I have some that are very stiff. I have some that is very uncomfortable, and I have to update the strap or bracelet, which is, you know, like as long as the watch head is complete, I'll change that out. But this thing, man, that's what it looks like on the wrist. But I was just more enamored with how people was responding to this. Now the camera just can't capture the beauty of this thing because the maroon, I mean, it's very sharp. Very distinctive. And then, well, I guess the only thing that's polished on it would be the hands. The hands are polished. But I gotta see what that loom is hitting for. But yeah, after talking to Michael at the table, I was interested in the brand. I didn't buy it at that point. I didn't buy it. So then fast forward, Minutes and Hours is hosting the show in Chicago, and let me tell you about FOMO. Fear of missing out, for those that don't know what that means. As I'm walking around, you guys saw, again, I'm trying to capture as much as I possibly can, and I wanted to talk to Michael. I wanted to get Michael on screen, on camera, but every time I went over there was so many people, and now that fear of missing out started welting up in me. I was like, oh shoot, I want to record him, but I got to buy something. I said, no, I wasn't going to buy anything at this thing, which I didn't buy anything. But you want to talk about something living rent-free in your head, that's all I thought about was this. I said, man, I was that close, and they got this in right now. I know it's green, and I want to say there's a white variant of this. I don't know if it's white and blue. I think it's white and blue. I could be wrong. You have to, thanks, Leo. Just got a text message. So I was like, all right, but I know there's another watch that I want too, man. But this one right here was inexpensive. So what do you think a watch like this? Is it worth the time? Is it worth, spending your hard-earned money? And let's not even fake like tariffs ain't a thing right now. Let's not fake like, the watch industry is just one of the many businesses that's going to be affected. That's being affected by tariffs right now. But I'm going to tell you this. I looked at a show that was 6 years old. It was 6 years old, and they reviewed this. It was so old that they were calling this the Binnacle timer at the time. And that watch was under, I think it was like $399, I think he said it was, at the time. And then I watched another one. And he said, well, the watch is $429. That was 4 years ago. Well, the price is dead on. And it makes you wonder, well, all of the watch companies that exist, and they go up by $25, $50 to $100 per year. Rolex just went up 5%. Swatch Group just went up 5%. Everybody's going up. And then you have the micro brands. There are some micro brands that they're going to take advantage of it. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, you didn't change anything about the watch and what you have in your existing what's the word I'm looking for? Inventory. You went up on that anyway? Okay. Let me go keep looking, because obviously, yeah, you want to take advantage. And I ain't even mad at you trying to get your money. I'm not. I promise I'm not. I am not hating on you. I'm not mad at you. But I want to get the most bang for my buck. And I'm telling you, I feel like I got the most bang for my buck out of this one, man. You know what I invested in? My satisfaction, my happiness, and I like it. And it's something like, and it's limited. And it's unfortunate I never got a chance to meet Fred, but Mike is exceptional. Like, He's a cool dude from what I. Oh man, somebody got super deleted. There was a bunch of deletes. Super deletes, God, dog. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we got a super chat up in this thing. Thanks, Oscar, man, for that super chat. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Would that watch be for a giveaway? With this one? This one right here? Not this one. And you know I love y'all, but not this one. This one is my precious. No, I can't get this one right. Now, if Mike wanna, you know what I'm saying? If Berndardt Watch Company wanted to do a donation to one of the followers of the channel, then you know what I'm saying? Hint, hint. Hey, I don't turn nothing down but my collars, bro. And I always talk. My grandmother said, "A closed mouth don't get fed." So that would be dope. That would be dope. Blissful ignorance is in the building. Just got my vintage white gold Piaget. Ooh. Ben, we got to get you on the channel, bro. We got to get you on the channel. And I would like to do, like now, I'm still going to be talking about this, but let me get into something else real quick, man. Something I think is very important because we're talking about micro brands, independent brands as a whole, which I think is very important. And you guys can weigh in on this, but I think since I've been looking at YouTube, I just saw a video yesterday that exposed Rolex for being, is it real or is it Swiss made, or like not real, but is it Japanese made or China, wherever it's made at? There's several videos that are exposing Rolex and other watchmakers to, you know, be not so, I guess fake. I'm gonna just call it fake. They're not really Swiss made. You know, even if they send it back to Switzerland to get the last case back or finishing or even test it out or whatever, I'm not concerned. I honestly, me personally, I don't care. And I don't think that anybody that those videos, a Rolex collector, a true fan, diehard, is not going to believe that story. Even if it's true, they're not going to believe it. They're not. And I don't think there's any way for anybody to really prove that. And I think if they keep pushing it, this is me personally, I talked about this yesterday. I think if they keep pushing that narrative, well, Rolex is a huge company with huge lawyers. They got huge money to bury your channel. I'm just saying, and I love content too, and I love news, and I know, man, what person that is on YouTube, if you're doing videos, if you're performing here, if you're creating content, man, every last one of your videos you believe in, you wanted to hit. Every last one of them. I haven't met, I'm telling you this right now, even on their worst day, I haven't met a YouTuber today that didn't want any one of their videos. If it was left up to them, every video would be viral. So I get it for those people that are putting out that Rolex situation or topic. Whew, I think it's a dangerous game for them. I enjoy the content, but with that content, that actually inspires me to look for more companies like Burnhart, right? And speaking of, like, because we're in this tariff talk, and that's like none of this news came out until tariff talk. And I'm gonna just say this: if you were that concerned and you want the public to know about what was going on, this should have came before the president issued that. That's just my personal, like, right now, that's just entertainment. I'm going to stand on the same line of, I'm just, sipping my tea, eating some popcorn, watching what's going to happen next. But I don't too much care for that. I like what I like, and I'm really enjoying learning about new companies. And with me coming across Bernhardt, which leads me to this. I've been in contact with Michael, and we are currently working out a schedule. We'll get a chance to hear from the actual company. You guys get a chance to see something. If you don't know about Bernhardt, you will get a little bit more in depth. If you want to kind of skip ahead and look into the verbiage that they have, I would recommend it. Look at the stories, look at what they have. I would recommend it, especially with the prices. Think about it. How many companies will sell you a Miyota movement, high beat movement, a company that is 20 years old, and from what I'm seeing, and like, so when I'm looking at this watch, the first thing I do, I am comparing it against other watches I have in my collection. It doesn't look cheap at all. A frame date window, and I'm just seeing stuff as I go, man. Frame date window. This thing is beautiful, man. This is a beautiful watch. I'm highly impressed with this watch. But you know, and I think that's an advantage that micro brands have. Just me personally, and I know that like I've had some of your content comments here stating that you know some of you guys you're not into micro brands because you feel like it takes from the major brands, you know, because you have a lot of homages and stuff out here, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't agree. I don't agree because your favorite brand, like your Piaget, your Rolex, your APs, all of these brands, just think of whatever luxury brand is out there. I'm not gonna go. I don't have to go through the list. All of them had a starting point. Every last one of them had a starting point, and they had to build out and obtain customers here and there best they could. And granted, in the early to mid 1700s, all the way up to what's the latest watchmaker before we get into independence, like all through the 1800s and 1900s, we have a number like ball watches. We have so many. I'm good, thank you. And all of them had a starting point. All of them, every last one of them. Now we're living in an era where you can literally go to an event, and this is the crazy thing is because of DC Times and Bernhart being there, that connected at this time. And I don't know, I don't have the time frame. I think it was, I can't remember when it was. I have to look again. But and I don't want to guess at it. It was a DC Times where they got connected. And there's a military story, a Marine story that anybody, you don't have to be military. I encourage you to go check that story out. Just go in there and hit the little sandwich thing up there, and just go through the about section and everything, and just look at they got stories on there, man. I think you should check out. Just got my venture. Okay, I read that. Super chat bounce. Yep. Thelonious Monk is in his beast. Invest in your satisfaction. Put that on. Hey, okay, man. Hold up, bro. Invest in satisfaction. I said it on the t-shirt. I'm putting it. I'm gonna make it too. Yep, I'm gonna make it. Boy, the trolls is out today. What is up with y'all? Some brands have to increase price immediately if they have inventory before the tariffs to pay for that next round. All depends on their war chest reserves. That is perspective. And thank you for being here, Skylar. Lord have mercy. He said, oh, gee, that's a beauty. Oh, Bolex. My wrist is dazzling with the beauty. Oh, sheesh. Today feels like my birthday. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look, when I got, listen, I was at work yesterday and my phone goes off, chimed, and I looked, I said, oh, what's this? Email. Your package has been delivered. I called calling my son, like, yo, where you at? He didn't answer. Like, man, I'm thinking that my box is sitting on the porch because I'm like, I don't know porch fires coming over there, man. I'm like, yo, I need to put turrets on my house. So if I'm not there and you come up there outside of the postman and stuff like that, bro, you're going to get sprayed. Not with no real bullets, man. It's going to be like taser shots and tranquilizers and stuff like that. I wouldn't dare kill somebody over a package. I can always get another one. But I'll dart you up. And when I get there and you sleeping, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a spectacle out of you. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tar you, put some feathers on you. Piaget definitely knows how to make a very thin, stylish watch. I would love to see that, bro. Burnhart is a cool company and they make good watches. Yeah, man, I'm impressed with this one. This watch is You have to untime. He's timed out? Did I time somebody out? Oh man, seeing if I timed you out, bro, I apologize, bro. I don't know how that happened. I'm hyped to get my vintage whites. Go ahead, look at that boy. Uh, uh, yeah. Come on, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I appreciate the super chat, Ben. You got some beauty on your wrist, man. You got beauty on your wrist. And I actually, man, that just leads me to the next thing, bro. Oh my gosh. So I have so much. I have my notebook here with me, y'all. So I have so much going on. So please stay tuned for the following. I'm going to just this next segment right here at 36 minutes, TV guide or Trapvision guide to the next episode, whatever you want to call it. So tomorrow, not here, tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I will be going live on Instagram with my man, Merely on Time. We're going to be talking watches. We're going to be talking affordable watches. We're going to be talking about the passion for watches, man. I don't want us to ever to get away from why are you buying these watches? Because guess what? It is so beautiful to see something new, but you know, when it's coming at you so fast with all these different watches, it's like, oh, I like that, boom, you bought it. Oh, I like that, boom, you got it. Oh, I like that, boom, you got it. It's almost like a dance, right? And you're not getting a chance to enjoy it because like you're always buying. And I've been in that position. Buy, 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 buy. And then you turn around, you look like, dang, I'm gonna put all this in rotation. Sheesh. Which, this one right here, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I wore this on purpose. I put this back on, man. So when I went to work yesterday, I had put this on going to work. Now, this right here is the closest homage to Burnhart without being a direct one-for-one copy. It follows the design cues, so to speak, but then that's it. It just follows. It's like, hey, this is the outline for what the Burnhart is. And they're like, okay. Yeah, so we got a plan, and they come out with this. This watch cost me $189. No, $169. I'm sorry, $169. And I've had this watch for at least 2 years. It has an NX35. And when I tell you that this is like my one and done. If I only had like one watch, right? Let's just say I started, and I would love to start with this. Or if I had to start my collection over, this would be in it. This would be in my collection every time. This watch just speaks to me. Oh my gosh, you don't understand how excited I get just looking down and where I'm like, man. And this watch is under $200. I have a watch that's coming up. We're going to be talking about it. It's under $200. You guys voted for it. It's coming to the channel, and that watch that's coming to the channel will actually go into a contest come July, right? There's something that we're doing behind the scenes, right? And it's gonna be live. You guys stay tuned. I'll update it. But I could have done this one, but what I did was I went online yesterday to see if they still had this available. So that's the other thing too, is whatever watch I was going to show you guys that you can get right now under $200 that has some significance to it, that's built like a brick house. I went to go look at this, and this watch is back up to $315. Which I will say this, I have a question. There's 15 of you guys in here. A lot of you guys are subscribed to other channels, or at least watch other channels that talk about Eddie's Dive, or just the whole AliExpress experience, right? And that's another thing that I'm going to talk with me and Chris, because he's more experienced in that. I've never purchased from AliExpress. I have purchased watches because of AliExpress, but I've never purchased from them. Now, what is that? What happens to the YouTuber that's primarily their channel? That's the thing that I'm curious about, because there's a guy, I don't even think he has 1,000 subscribers yet. I think he has like 800 subscribers. His video popped up on my channel as a recommendation. yesterday. And as I'm looking through his video, he pulled up his email the whole nine and said, listen, there's tariffs added to the shipping, right? And there's another person that is dealing with some shipping issues trying to get a watch part, right? And it was an additional $175 added to a watch or something like a $100 watch, which brought the grand total to, I forgot, it was two and some change, right? So I don't know what the original price was, but the tariffs for shipping was high. There's even companies that won't ship to the U.S. because it don't make sense. Now there is a AliExpress YouTuber that stated a good portion of his subscribers and people that buy from him are from the U.S. territory. Now I imagine that this guy is overseas, but what does that do for YouTubers, man? Like, you have to reform, like you have to dedicate your channel to something else. But if that's your bread and butter, if you've been making money, bro, like that's all I'm gonna say is bad all the way around. And that's the thing, like, it just really just kind of angers me a bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, because I'm a consumer of YouTube. I appreciate even the people that just get on my nerves on YouTube. I think it's like, man, do you know how much energy it takes and the skill set and just able to get on here and talk? Oh my gosh, bro, it's crazy. Hold on, let me get into the chat real quick. I don't want to ignore the chat. Hey, no problem. I've been waiting for a new Aragon release, but I think the tariffs have been the reason we haven't seen anything. Man. Yeah, but the rotation's getting tricky with. I'm cool with that because it is a part of. That's just a growing pain. It's like, I'm gonna get you in, so one way or another. I'm gonna get you in. Most of the time, I go 2 months before getting back to a watch on the wrist. On one hand, I feel that it's too long, but on the other hand, I feel that duration is what keeps things fresh for me. Yeah, you know what? It's a balance. It's a balance, man. So I gotta figure out a way, which I know it's not gonna be a problem for me, to actually fit this in to the rotation, because there's certain pieces that I get. Oh, I'm sorry. There's certain pieces that I get that I like off top. I'm like, oh, this is cool. But then there's something that I'm like, hey, no, you in the box. I got a box. I have a particular box that has my favorite pieces in it, man. And y'all already know, man. My Tissot Heritage 1938 is in there. This is going in there. And that, you know, and I'm going, ooh. I got something else. Oh, I was supposed to be talking about the TV guide, right? Y'all see how distracted I get? Man. All right. So let me get through the TV guide. I'm going to get into the comments. So tomorrow it's me and Chris from Merely On Time. Then there is another unboxing coming. And this particular piece is based on what I've seen. There's some people that's excited about it, but the major, and I'm calling the major YouTubers, absolutely hate this watch. I think it's cool. I think it's dope. Oh man, it is very inexpensive. That will be coming. That should be here tomorrow, right? Also tomorrow, I'm going up to Kokomo, right? And I'm tomorrow morning getting some footage. We're going to be talking watches, bespoke watches, like Visitor and Flederman watches, right? Flederman Von Reese to be exact. That's coming out, but that video is not going to air till next week, right? I'm gonna go through some stuff because there's elements to it that I need to add to it, but that video was coming out next week. The unboxing for the surprise watch will come out Thursday. The under $200 watch will come out this weekend. But I am going to see Flederman, right? I have a Flederman Von Reese. I'm going to see about, let's just say there's an event, so to speak, Friday. You guys won't get that video until the next week as well, which there's another Flederman coming to the channel, right? And big thanks to the Flederman team, man. I appreciate you guys. I'll give you guys more details. And this is that part right there. That part right there. Watchmaking. Let me see. Authorized dealers in Indiana. Just know towards the middle of May, going all the way to July, we're going to be hammering the Indiana businesses around horology. Just know that. There's some stuff that you guys are going to want to know. And you guys are going to be like, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got some information, yo. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. Let's see. Let me get into the chat. Yeah, salute you, Trap, for going live. It doesn't take guts and skills to do so. It does take guts. Yeah. I also use Watch Crunch to keep track, so I know how long. Oh yeah, Watch Crunch is a great resource. For those that don't know, I do have a Watch Crunch link. You guys can go check it out. Go straight to Watch Crunch if you want to jump on there. They do have a feature that I think is really dope. You put all your watches information in there, and you can keep track of all your watches, and it keeps track of what you wear the most. So when you say, hey, this is my favorite, you're going to look like, no, that can't be your favorite because you wear this one. But, I mean, I guess it could still be your favorite. You just wear other watches more. You're like a daily TV show on Lowski. Talking watches. Oh, what was that? Okay, the wind blew something in. Man, hey, listen, I love doing this, man. Bro, I love doing this, man. Especially, like, man, we talking watches, man. And I'm gonna show you guys some other stuff, man, before I get up out of here. Well, we have 47 minutes. I was also thinking about swapping out straps to every watch. Skyland, I don't know if you caught that or not. For those that's getting here, this is the watch that just came in. This is my newest acquisition from Berndardt Watches, and this strap came with it. Beautiful gray strap, accents that gray. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Bro. God, dog it, man. This is, man. Whew, this is crazy. This is called the retro world. For those that don't, man, bro. Super legible. Mesh bracelet. It's brush finishing, man. Dude, do you understand how hard I'm gonna be driving my truck with, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't drive with that hand. I'm gonna drive with this hand. I'm gonna have this hand out the window, man, because I want everybody on the highway to see it when I hit the street that I need to just close down. I need everybody to see that when I go out there to this one district we have where everybody go party at. I want them to see that, man. Oh, bro. They gonna be like, yo, bro, who is that? I'm like, yeah. Hey, man, so while some of these, yeah, man, I'm gonna call y'all out, man. Some of you celebrities, man, with your Jacob and Co., your little bust down rollies and stuff like that. Bet you won't support a local business. Bet you won't support a micro brand. Y'all always talking about your little diamonds and stuff like that. And some of y'all be buying fake watches, man. Some of y'all be buying stuff y'all don't even know how to tell time on, man. Y'all ain't no watch enthusiasts, man. Y'all are a flex culture, bro. And then Mr. I'm not even gonna call your name, talking about, man, I want my watch to tell you how valuable my time is. Bro, out of here with that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's for a whole different whatever. I just feel that when some of these celebrities pour over into I'm an enthusiast, and you don't know how to tell time on your watch, bro, get out of here, bro. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I also watch GQ on the rocks. I've watched just about every episode over there, watching the jury game. I've been watching the watches, and they always got watches, and I have yet to see anything less. They like that's almost like a ticket has to be punched that you have to have a luxury watch like this. Like, there's no micro brands in there. Now, what was the actor that actually was seen wearing a Brew watch? It was, man, who was that? And I know Skylar knows, because Skylar's a celebrity too. He wears a Brew. Mr. Learning Professional. I was thinking about swapping on straps. Okay, I told you he has bought more than me. Jay Jones, I can never buy more watches than you. Jay, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If Mr. Wonderful gave me a budget and said, hey, Trap, here's $100,000. Go out and shop. I still couldn't catch you. I could not catch up to you in watches, man. Dude, how many watches did you buy this week? The J. Jones, now granted, J. Jones, before you answer that, I understand that you haven't purchased any watches this year, really. Right? Like, the beginning of the year, the first 6 months, you've been cool. I ain't heard nothing. Or not 6 months, because we just in 5 months. So the first 4 months. But this month, you've already made up for it. Don't make me. I got receipts, bro. You listen. I got receipts from you and another source. Let's just say that. Best way to get watch rotation. Theme week. Yeah, doing theme weeks is yeah. I use a tracker as well. Jay, you bought more than everybody in this chat combined. Yeah, tell them, man. I usually wear a new watch for a week straight before putting it cool down. Hey, man. Man. I switched my Tudor Ranger to a dark green. Ooh, dark green. Ooh, yeah, man. Hey, bro. Thanks, man, Skylar, for putting that thing. I gotta grab a new one too. Hey, the Konas I love Konas, man. Well, Vic's talking about the SUV, bro. Konas I used to hate Konas. They were so small and ugly, but like the new ones, yeah. Skylar, he's an enabler when you see him buying, you have, yeah, no, stop it. I see Trey. Skyline. Ooh. Hey, but you know what? My car choice, if I could have any vehicle right now, it would be a 1972 Chevy Chevelle. I want it orange, and I want the white racing stripe to go all the way to the back. Man. That thing. Oh, I love that car. Absolutely love that car. I think Chevrolet made some of the best looking cars, bro. Like sports cars ever, man. Next to, like, I'm a Chevy guy, but I do have to give credit to like Chargers, man. Like 1969. And I like some of the newer, like the Scat Packs and stuff like that. Those wide bodies, how people are modding their current day Chargers, and Challengers. But man, it's nothing like like the old Cuda. Mopar was it, man, back in the day. I'm talking about twisting drive shafts, man. Like, man, their horsepower was ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I would love to drive, with a lightning bolt on the sides. But a Skyline, I pulled up next to a Skyline before, and Skylines are so beautiful. That's one car, and I've driven a lot of sports cars. I've never driven a Skyline. I would love to drive one. I would love to drive a Skyline. Dang, that thing would be sick, bro. If I own one, man, it would be so stupid. I would probably have like a neon green Skyline, bro. Just stupid. The high you get from a new watch feels crazy. I'm telling you, man, like Junkie. Idris Elba. Yes, thank you. I knew, I knew it was Idris Elba, man. Even if you have the money, Postman, nobody be able to catch up to JJ. I bought watches from AliExpress and Omega Swatch. Yeah, you did. A vision without action is merely a dream. True. Trap was a superhero. He would be called the enabler. Wow, they come for me in the chat, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. He said when he come around, you spend all your money. I don't know why I feel like I need to buy a watch. Is Trap around somewhere? Oh my gosh, bro. 71 Skyline is fire. Ooh, you going old school. JTR goes for 95 to 250,000. Ooh. Yeah, man. Thelonious Monk. My first car was a Chevy. My second was a Chevy. I'm done with Chevys. Long story, and I'm real picky. I feel you. All right, so this is what I want to say, because I have to show this watch one more time. I have to show this because this watch is phenomenal. It's amazing, in my humble opinion. And I love, like, look at that, man. That brushing, man, just, it's all about, oh my goodness, man. And that crown, man, look at how big the crown is. Thing like 8.5 millimeters or something, like 9 millimeters, big old fat crown. Screw down. Oh my gosh. That's a hunk of metal too, boy. Look at that thing, man. Look at that. I imagine that's about 13 and a half, 14 millimeters, about 13 and a half millimeters thick. I'm gonna measure the lug. I don't have my calipers with me right now, but I'm gonna measure this thing out, and I'll go over the specs and stuff in another video. But I'm gonna get this home and sized up and enjoy it for all this work. And the fact that it's number limited, man, I'm a fan of the brand, man. I'm a fan of the brand. And there's some other pieces that I like on there, man, that I would get. And so, based on what I'm seeing so far, I would say, me personally, I would buy this watch again. Well, not this particular watch, but I would buy from them. There was like 3 other watches that I was looking at. I said, yo, I feel that they cover the gamut, and I would like to just buy from companies like that. I love the history, the historical factors that they have. Now, as far as enjoying watches, right? I do this so much. I brought my watch roll with me, and I have a glycine with me. You guys have seen this watch before, and the only reason I show this watch right now is because this is one of my favorite pieces that I enjoy wearing. And I just encourage you guys, man, like with the watch collecting, and especially those that are coming into it, man, if you just jumped into it, I don't know if it's good or bad. I mean, we're in a tough time right now because some of the watches, like, I'll show you this. This is a Saint Martin. It's a homage to the Tudor Black Bay Pro. I like this watch, and I will buy another one. But right now, I will recommend that you buy from Amazon. That's one of the watches that I got coming out. It came from Amazon. It's still inexpensive. It's under $150. I would even say, if you had $200 in your pocket, not telling you how to spend your money, but I'm just recommendation. If you like the watch, if there's a watch that you see featured here, because I'm going to send you the link to that watch that I'm going to feature, get a strap with it. Like, I don't have it with me, but I bought a mesh bracelet, and it's so easy to manipulate, man, and it just personalize your watch. Because like with this, how many people have this watch? The people that do the AliExpress sales, those things, the AliExpress awareness sales on YouTube, there's thousands of people that have this watch. But I can change up the look. I can actually put a different bracelet on it. I can put it on leather. I can do whatever I want to with this watch and make it your own. Like, I highly recommend that. Skylar Santana, he has videos where he does like a Namoki build. And I saw that video, bro. I think the Ingenieur, the IWC Ingenieur, the original, I absolutely love the design of that watch. I'm talking about absolutely love it, right? And I personally am not big on like spending a ridiculous amount of money. And I'm not saying like a Rolex or even Ingenieur or let's say a $15,000 watch is out of your budget, because I'm gonna just say this. Some of us will spend $20,000 in a year on watches. Some of us $30,000, right? And multiple watches, like you buying multiples, like you get more bang for your buck over the course of the year. I've seen that, and we've talked about that. But so I'm saying the Ingenieur, the last year's model, was obtainable. However, like, that's a lot of money for that watch. And then was it Xdow company, which is a part of Watch Dives? They put one out. Who did that? DK actually reviewed that watch, and it had anti-magnetic shielding on it. And I think that I don't know if it was like $200 to $300, somewhere around there. Watch looks amazing, but I saw Skylar did one, and his has an NH35. That watch looks amazing. I don't know what the price of like what his would be, but I think that watch design, and I'm just waiting. They want to homage a watch. That's one to homage. Like, I love that design. Let me get it to chat real quick. Woody, what's going on? My car when I was in school was a 72 Chevelle. Man, I wish I can go back in your timeline and be like, hey bro, sell me this car, man. Let me get you don't even want this car. We're not watch knobs on this channel. When somebody said something about watch knobs, I just started with watches. I only have a Casio. What you mean Casios? Shoot, Casio is it, bro. That dude, I got Casios too. I got Casios too, man. Casios make some of the best looking watches. And you know what? Casio is a company that you don't even have to get into micro brands. Like you could buy Casio one and done. Easy peasy. Oh my gosh. What? Easy peasy. No problem whatsoever. Timex, same way. Some great watches. They are great watches. I have over the course of me collecting watches, and I've used Casios in training when I was in the Army. And they just, man, it's went through all kind of stuff. The mud, the explosions, everything, man. Like falls, the bumps, everything. Man, Casio is it, man. Casio always have a special, man, bro. That's, and if you just started, man, the thing about like right now, there's some, it's a lot of information. You can just pick, you can do one of these numbers and just slide, like, you know, just go through YouTube. There's so many. There's some that's gonna talk primarily Rolex. There's some that's gonna talk primarily Breguet and other fashion brands. Well, not fashion, luxury brands. You got some that will talk Casio like crazy. Yeah, I like to hit all of them. Now I don't have anything like luxurious and stuff like that. That's over $10,000. Nah, not even remotely close. But that's not to mean that I don't like those watches. I just, you know, I have fun with. Hold on, let me post it again. Let me show you again for those that just got here. This is the watch I just unboxed. Yeah, check that out, man. That thing's beautiful, man. These straps that came with it. This thing is beautiful. This is a beautiful watch. Oh, and this is the case it came in right here. Everything, man, is coming. Card, sign. You know, you guys, I don't know if that bothers anybody else, but sometimes I hate getting a warranty card and it's not signed. I'm like, come on, man. Can I get it signed? Can I get something on there? I mean, it's okay. It's not a big deal if I don't get it. I just like getting it. Trap, that gold and brown watch goes nice with brown and tan suit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then also another watch that my Hamilton, I always fall back. This is my fallback watch right here. This is one that, man, I could just wear this like whatever. I just enjoy it, man. And that's the thing too, man. Like, enjoy what you get, man. And I get it too. That y'all know I got this thing going on, man, bro. Montrose straps. Yeah, man. This thing. Can we say it together? Supple. Yeah, man. But Flederman, I'm gonna be taking a deep dive over at Kokomo Watch Company, man. So you guys get a chance to see Visitor up close. You guys get a chance to see the Flederman. You'll see exactly. Now, I've been there before in showcase, but we haven't been there in a while and talked to those guys. I want you guys that missed the the minutes and hours show. I want you guys to see exactly what they had to offer, what they can do. They're not just a repair center. They customize. And then they, again, with these watches right here, the Flederman, if you guys are interested in these, there's options for you. But I'm going to tell you to go to the Flederman Von Rees website. I don't have them posted in here. I can. And just take a look. And, you know, give some feedback. Sign up for their newsletter. I'll say there's something. That's a story that you want to follow. Let's just say that. Berndardt Watch Knob, 77 Nova for me, then 83 Chevelle 5-speed. That Nova was tough too, man. My car when I was in school was a 72 Chevelle lime green. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, Jay, that you had a 454 Chevelle. God, dog. I love Novas, man. But I'm mostly JDM. Yeah. You can do a lot of stuff. It's a lot of tuning with them things, man. Casio is here to stay, most definitely. Two watches, both fossils. And I don't think people give enough credit. Like, we're enthusiasts. We're fans of the brands and stuff like that. And like, you have your particular brand, but like the average consumer, bro, Fossil is number one, man. Like, those fashion brands, they eat those things up. We have a Michael Kors outlet not too far from here, man. And the people going there, man, they buy the mess on those watches. I'm looking at it like, yo, this watch $260, and I'm like, you must be half out your mind. Nice looking watch though, don't even trip. Some of the Michael Kors designs are really nice, but I know it's a cheap quartz in there. Nah, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna. And I'm not telling you not to, but you know, like the price. I'm like, yo, shoot, I bought a Long Island, man. It was on sale. It was the Upper Brookville, and I paid under $200 for that, and it has a Miyota movement in it. And that watch, in my opinion, is better than that Michael Kors. Sorry, I can't do it. I'm about to mod my Casio Royale. I actually like the red. What, Jay Jones? I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just showing you the watch, bro. I'm just showing you that this thing, you see the air coating on it, man, the reflection and everything. You see the polished hands, man. You see the brushing on there. You see the bracelet, bro. You see the world timer on that thing. You see the Miyota. Man, look at that sweep in motion, bro. Look at that sweep. It's so smooth. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's smooth. How do I feel about the new Doxa? I like the Doxa. And you know, I'm a fan of Doxa. I like Doxa, bro. I think it's one of the more underrated dive watches, man. Doxa, and I think I said this on another episode. Doxa and Squale is in the same category to me, right? I love both of them, and they have their place. And for those that like dive watches, I think that is like the ultimate watch to get, and it's like it is obtainable. You know, it's obtainable. I know I don't want to pay over $1,000, but you do have one. Was it the Doxa 200? That sub 200 is like 1,090 or something like that. Not bad. You can get into, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can get into it, and it actually wears pretty well. I went over to right up the street. It wears pretty well, man. I like it. I can dig it. They really need to taper the braces on the 200 series, in your opinion. I think if it might, for me though, it fits well. I like it. I personally wouldn't change. I would just jump in it and just ride out with it. I like it. But I understand where you're coming from, though. That's sweet. I will check that out. Thank you. Supple. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. A salute like that will get you scoop slammed in the bush.
Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Years ago, Fabiana said, it's a salute like that. Got you in a relation slap. I love my F91W. Yeah, you can't go, man. I saw a different color. I saw a blue one online. I said, man, I should get that. I like that. I like that blue. It was like a Hawaiian blue. I see the price tag, get scared. Of which one? Price tags motivate me to slow down on watches. Hey, bruh. Hey. Trap, that's why I have on my Aragon today. Strap City is, hey, for 2025, man, why not? You can make your watch look amazing, bro. Like, it already looked good. The watch head already looked good, but then you, depending on what strap you got, man, because y'all know I had bought that Tandorio, and the bracelet, I wasn't a fan of it because of their attempt on the diver's extension. It just wasn't stable enough. So I moved it to a mesh bracelet, and that thing just, that thing's it. That it is perfection right now. That's why I can justify my huge spending on watches. And everybody's on different ranges when it comes to like spending. You know, Ben 10, you got some high end pieces, man. Um, However, when you talking here, and this is specifically for you, Ben. When you talking here, bro, you just remind me of a kid on Christmas, man. It's like you just like exaggerate on in comment section how well or how like how much you're enjoying whatever piece you got, man. And I love that, man. Like that, I think we should be doing more of that than comparing specs all the time or comparing a brand's name or the lineage or heritage sometimes. You know, like it's just some watches you get because you've accomplished a certain whatever, you know. And I'm like, man, just whatever your story is. And granted, there's some people that don't consider buying watches or diving into horology as a journey, you know, because that some of you guys, well, there's a few people that have put that comment like, yo, Trap, why does this have to be a journey? Because that's what that person decides. You can ask that question, but if it doesn't apply to you, this is not a journey. This may be just every day, like, hey, this is just a transaction, and that's okay. That's okay. But you know, some people will attach, like for me, the story with this one, saw it in DC, loved it in Chicago, and until I was able to get it and talk to Mike, it wouldn't leave me alone. It wouldn't leave me alone. So I was like, all right. And then I got it at a great price, man. He gave me, he gave me my own personal code, man, to get this thing at a discounted price, you know. And that's why the pay promotion and all that stuff is included, because I didn't pay the list price, which still I was willing to pay the price for this watch because I personally think that this watch is worth every penny of it. And that was just from seeing it during a watch fair, 2 watch fairs to be fair. I said I was going to only buy 1 or 2 watches this year. I exceeded the number in January 5th. Hey, listen, I said I was only going to get 5, man. This made number 6, I think. Number 6. Yeah, number 6. The other ones actually, so I have 10 watches this year. No, no, you know what? I can't even say that, honestly. I got more. I can't even count. I got just as many watches as I bought last year, this year, but they were gifted for various reasons. But, and here's the other thing too. I haven't shown, I'm gonna show it on another video. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Is it 5,000? Yeah. So I'm at 42 and some change, 42.72 or whatever the case is. So once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I have a watch that has been sent into the channel that I think is amazing, and I'm going to showcase it. I'll show you guys. I haven't been promoting that 5,000 mark, been focusing on so much other stuff, but that is going to be, you're going to hear it at least every other video. Hey, this is the promotion. We hit 5,000 from with the subscribers and stuff like that. That's not going to be the only watch that's given away at that point. I will have other watches that I have, right? And it's going. I'm hitting every range because I know there's people that love Aragon. I know people that love Invicta. I know people that love micro brands and stuff like that. So I'm going to hit every genre, and whatever name is picked, I will allow you to pick one of the watches, right? So yeah, we'll work out the details the closer we get. We're less than 800 away. And I'm gonna tell you something about YouTube. 800 subscribers can either take you a year, or it could even take you as low as 3 days. Just depends, man. I've seen YouTube do some weird stuff. My son wants to play some games. I'm going to come back another time. Okay. Thanks, Sushi, for stopping in. Thoughts on Invicta Magnum. This guy. You gotta max out the rod. You gotta both the rod and tradition. Yup. I'm already at 3 watches. It's snackers. It's snackers. That is so funny. My brew don't count because it was a gift. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got one from you, bro. My guy saw that watch. He said, "Yo, bro, you give me that, right?" I said, "I ain't giving you nothing." He said, "No. I'm gonna pay for it, bro. But I gotta get that one." I said, "All right, bro." So I packaged it up in the box, and it's funny. I got a box, a real nice box that went with that. Facts travel. There are trophies, kinetic sculptures, I like that. You owe yourself a big, shiny, big purchase. Trust me, it's going to feel good, superb, actually. Yeah, Skylar, you know what? I will second that emotion because of what you do on screen and behind screen. You are one of a few YouTubers or content creators that, man, bro. Because I know you know what I'm saying. You work and you and your wife, you take care of wife and your home and stuff like that. Responsible content creator, responsible learning professional, but like what you do with the community, man, and how you even in your not having time, you still have time because whatever you don't do, I know you're thinking about it, you're planning. I see the emails, man. I see what you're doing, baby. I see what you're doing. Not emails, but text messages and stuff like that. Um, yeah, bro. So I see, and then there's some other one guys that's been in the game and they are well established in YouTube land. 92 over 100,000 subscribers, guys. I mean, I commend all you guys, but yeah, Skylar, I see that you are the web to all of these people, which is dope. Yeah, so yeah, when it comes time to get that big piece that you've been eyeballing, yeah, you're going. Man, I'm telling you, man, because you think about it, that piece is going to signify, it's going to solidify your existence, your hard work, all of that, bro, all of that. So it has to be a special piece. It does. It really does. You know what I'm saying? It got to be special, bro. To treat myself to be someone. So we just use this. We just go. All right, okay, bro. Whatever, bro. You can. Hey, it's your world, man. I think I'm going. To Old Million and do some shopping. Oh yeah, of course you about to go do some shopping. I'm eventually do merch. Treat myself is supple. Put that on a shirt. Hey, I promise that is you all day. I love the community, man, bro. And that's what it is. Influence me. Yep. That's it, Skylar. That's it, bro. Hey, and get this. There's nothing wrong with buying sub $200 watches, in my opinion. Those are really nice to like for everyday use, even going on vacations and stuff like that. Those are really nice going to airports. You got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something like you got your wrist piece. Even if you want to keep a $60 or $70 AliExpress watch in your car just in case you forget your watch because you're rushing. You're like, crap, I don't have a watch today. I've done it. Oh crap, it's almost time to go to work. So yeah, man, yeah, but like there's watches that I don't have it with me right now, but my first Hamilton, when I got that thing home, I just stared at it. I said, I finally, and the unfortunate part about it was I was supposed to buy the Hamilton while I was still serving the military, but years after I retired, I finally got one. And it just brought back all the memories of missions and the people I served with, my dedication to the people I served with, man, and my contribution to the country. Like there's less than, gosh, what was the percentage, man? It was like less than 4% of Americans have ever served in any form in the military. Less than 4% of the population. Just think about that. I think it's less than 3%. But I know it wasn't more than 4. And take this for what it's worth. I know some people have been let down by the military or the government. I know people have their feelings about all these things, but you can't take away what you have done for this country, your contribution. Even if you've never been in war, and I tell a good friend of mine of this, man, shout out to my man Tony Bo. He never served in a war. He never did that. But when you do this right here, right, when you raise your right hand and you swear to defend the Constitution, you swear your life, you dedicate your life. You know how major this is? There's a few things in life that are huge, right? Like buying a house, your first child, getting married. But your devotion to an organization, to something that is put in place to defend, to let other countries know it ain't happening, that's huge. That's huge, man. Many men and women and service animals have died in the wake of this country, keeping this country safe. That's the one thing, man. And I don't preach it a whole lot on here, but I do. My heart goes out to all of my veterans that watch. And I always say this. Periodically, I say this. I don't wait until Veterans Day or Memorial Day to acknowledge my veterans and like what they've served. And I do extend this to any person that has served in the military in your respective country. I have nothing but respect for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you this, I was reading about honoring even your enemy, because guess what? They dedicated themselves to, and I understand, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be your friend, but I do honor your contribution to your country. So because you signed up for that, I respect and I salute you for that. And I can't put that in no other type of way, right? And I do appreciate that's one thing too. I'll show this watch for the last time. They have contributed their time to making watches for military, and that's the one thing that I'll say. Some of the micro brands, I need you guys to stay close, stay, man, to my hip on this one, because I'm going to be honoring a brand that is not considered, it doesn't want to be considered as a micro brand, but a brand of a particular, we'll have to go. I can't say more than that, but I do respect them, and it's not since Hamilton being American made have I seen somebody put effort to build watches in that capacity, if that gives you any inkling of where I'm going. So the more I know, the more I get, the more information about this brand, I will post it, I will put it out there, be proud to do this. Yep, I'm about to get up out of here. Hold on, let me see. Woody Trap is the biggest in the neighborhood. Get out of here. I'm at the 7th watch. It's all your fault. Another one. When are you going live on the gram? Tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow evening at 7:30. If you're available, jump on. Me and Merely on Time will be going live at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So you guys, I'll post something as a reminder. I do have to get ready for work, because I gotta drive once. I do, yes, a different brotherhood. Yes, that is. Vader or the Joker? Ooh, that's an evil question, man. God, dog. You know I love both of them, bro. God, dog, bro. How you gonna ask me that? You know both of those guys are my favorites, man. Man, bro. It's crazy because I knew Vader first though. Like Vader was my hero first. Yes, he was my hero. Villains, yeah. Anybody that argue that, like, man, Luke, like, yeah, I like Luke. I'm hey, all for it. But y'all can't tell me Vader wasn't cold. Quit playing with me, man. Quit playing with me. Vic, look what you got started. But then the Joker, think about this. The Joker cannot physically beat Batman. But in every episode, you do realize the Joker wins. Don't think so? If the Joker's found out to have escaped Arkham, right? The city goes in panic. When Arkham gives him back, there's people that represent Joker, so he has his influence. Y'all talk about me being an enabler? No, the Joker is the biggest enabler. The Joker is the greatest villain of all time. So he is the greatest villain of all time. He wins even if he loses a physical fight or a capture. He still wins. The idea of the Joker strikes fear. Batman has to come up with all type of stuff, and he can't stop him. There's no logic. He's tied to the Joker, man. This constant battle. You think about this, even when Batman goes to sleep, you don't think he's thinking about the Joker? Like, man, did he escape? Yeah, that got to be his worst enemy. Quit playing. And he ain't even got no superpower. The dude just, man, his superpower is how, man, sadistic this man. Oh, the Joker is, man, he's a piece of work, man. Gosh. And then the original Joker from the 60s, the guy that played him is a veteran, so I leave off on that one, man. So I guess it'll be Joker. Joker for the win. Joker has a plan for his plan. The villain puts getting caught a part of his plan. Hey, man. Oh, hey. What about me? Can I? Here you go. Collaborating crazies. I promise, man. That's his superpower, bro. Look, he created Harley Quinn, bro. She was his shrink. It became his love interest, and she was crazy. Ooh wee. The fall of man, man. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here. I'm done. I appreciate it. The super chats, thank you so much. The people that are enthusiastic about watches, man, go ahead and spread that out. Just like the Joker, man. Go out there and make little horology monsters, okay? I encourage you to do that. All right, man, dude, listen. I know that we enjoy it. I know that you can only have so many watches at a time, but like you have to know that you're in the right spot. You are. I'm just saying, if you've been watching this, and even if you made it on replay to this point, man, hey, I salute you. You feel me? Because, man, you a real one. But for those of you guys that's been in here, man, go out there, man. Let's encourage people, man. I insist. Go out there and encourage people, man. Go get you a nice little timepiece, man, and post, and let's talk about it, man. Join Watch Crunch. Matter of fact, y'all subscribe to Skylar Santana to get more information, man. He's a learning professional, man. Hey, listen, bro, I'm just somebody here. I ain't nobody, man. I'm just a voice in the wilderness, you feel me, man? You got other people that's going forward, and they're doing great things, okay? That's all I need y'all to know. That's it. That's all. And with that being said, man, I'm out. Until the next lightning strike, man, y'all be blessed. Salute to all y'all.